So bear that in mind and listen. Listen with your heart, with your reasoning, and what have you. And know that those gluttonous perverts and devils are trying to turn absolutely everything around, even while you are being hard-timed and ultimately wiped out so they can get money in their pocket, which they can do nothing after a certain time. So bear these things in mind.
It's some scary stuff, but I'm always amazed that you're always one step ahead.
Yeah, my goodness, I know these things, and there's so many more things I could tell them, but I don't want to unduly frighten them and things of this nature. But get your tickets, get the symbols, people. Just do that.
Okay. A lot of people want to know if you have any plans to write another book beyond 2012.
Yes, I should write another book, but I don't even think the world is ready for the coming of 10 Millennium Edition now. And my goodness, and what I have seen and what I see prevents me from sleeping any more than 4 hours a day, only when I've worn out right now. And I don't want to unduly weigh upon them, except to tell them, people, help us go to alternate fuel sources. Use the intelligence we have. Keep your teachers, your police, and your firefighters and things of this nature. Because if you don't, then ultimately it's going to melt down while Mitt is macked off on his house with the elevator in it, surrounded by bodyguards, while we are turned loose upon the land like feral animals and things of this nature. Don't let this happen. You don't have to let it happen. You still have the vote.
888 Stern 101. Here is Sean in New Jersey, right?
Hello, Sean. New Jersey.
Hi. Riley.
Yes.
I want to know your feelings about 2012. Do you discredit the Mayan calendar? Do you think there's merit? Do you think something will happen?
Well, Sean, the Mayan calendar, inasmuch as they knew, was pretty much dead on. So they're close. However, as I explained on the May 10 show, about 100 tons of space dust and various other things falls to this planet every day. Now compute that 100 tons a day for 365 days a year, and compute that by 5,500 years. So they could not have known it, but the geomantle is growing, and therefore offsetting the lean of the tilt of the ocean, of the earth around the sun and all of this. So their calendar, I believe, has been moved back to around 2026 when computing it with all of that I know astronomically and with the projections of various other entities down through history. But yes, the calendar is pretty good. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Sean. Okay. Here is John Williams has an email question. John Williams. Yes. Mm-hmm. He wants to know if there are any planets or moons of planets in our solar system that have structures on them, such as bases, etc.
Yes. We have subterranean bases on Venus. We have structures on Mars as well as on the moon. And I'm told that the discrete are even able to go into Saturn and get below the winds and things of this nature. So yes, there are definitely installations and what have you. On Mars, for instance, there's a face, there are pyramids that are visible to our accoutrements and things like this. So yes, they have been setting down on various moons and things of this nature in our galaxy since pre-biblical times, good man.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So reports that I've heard have thousands of people humans on Mars. So that's verified then. You can confirm that, correct?
Well, humans?
Yes.
No.
On Mars.
I know of no humans living on Mars, no. However, the planet is such until it could be terraformed, but I don't think we have the technology yet to do it on a massive scale. But there have been humans close to Mars, enough to film it up close and things of that nature, and we've had probes to land on Mars. But no, there's not a colony of humans there yet.
All right, next call. Here's Bill in Pennsylvania.
Hello, Bill in Pennsylvania.
Hey, Riley. You had a question about like the possible collision of like Nibiru into the Earth, like on June 21st this year. Also, I was wondering, did you hear Stern Monday talking shit about you?
Well, no, I didn't hear it, but I'm sure that's not new.
Yeah, he was saying that your show doesn't make him any money.
Right. Well.
And you should go find a real job.
Well, I have told him that anytime he gets ready to send me the pink slip. You understand? I'm not begging to stay there, and I'm not.
That planet smashing into Earth, though? Have you heard about Nibiru?
There is a planet paralleling ours on the other side of the sun, but it is not going to hit us, for quite some time yet. Well, not going to even come within our spectrum of range for the foreseeable future. Good man. So don't worry. You're going to live through June 21. Okay?
All right. Thanks for that call. I think Howard himself gets a little bothered when you don't call him, so he probably wanted to hear from you.
Yeah, I got to call him sooner or later.
All right. Next call, Riley. This is Robert in Pennsylvania.
Hello, Robert in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, hello?
Hello, Robert.
Riley, how the hell are you?
I'm okay.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Hey, listen, I was wondering now, I'm new to this show. I've been listening to your show for I'm kind of skeptical of all this alien bullshit, but the aliens that they have depicted in the movies, is that what they pretty much look like? Like, when they abducted you and if the government knows about this alien shit, why don't we know about it? Why did you get abducted, or why did those people see sightings, but I haven't?
Otherwise, absolutely everybody by now should have enough sense to realize that we're not alone. They're releasing millions of feet of film of various different ships over the country and over the world, so they're out there. Now, whether I know about them or not, you'll have to read my work to get a good idea on it. I am not the only person that's ever been abducted. There are thousands of people who have been abducted. However, not many of them remember the entirety of those abductions, and that's for a reason. They don't want to drive them nuts or something, and what have you, but they're out there, good man. And why they chose me, I do not know. But they did so starting at the age of 7. And they gave me information 30 years ago that's just now being revealed. And yes, the government is well aware of the aliens.
Right. Why do they keep secrets from us about it?
Good man, half of the things that the government does, they never tell you. Under the threat of death, nobody's going to tell you. So there's many, many secrets that are being kept by the government, but you can be sure that they are well aware of the aliens. They got some of the bodies, they got some of the technologies, they're still trying to back engineer them and all that type of stuff. They know about it. And eventually, some government personnel is going to start talking, much like some of the astronauts have already started talking. Jimmy Carter was talking, Ronald Reagan was talking, and what have you. So they know, and they know that they are good men. Yeah.
All right. Thanks for that call. Okay, here is Jeff in Wyoming.
Hello, Jeff in Wyoming.
Riley, my man.
How you doing, Jeff?
How are you?
Okay.
Good. Hey, listen, what does this alien music sound like? That's my question to you.
Oh my goodness. I could tell you, good man, but I don't want to start a concert here, but I wasn't greatly impressed, but it's kind of groovy, and they dance out of tune, out of time with them big heads. Yes, they do. Yeah, they like music,
I'm a
though.
music lover.
They like music. Oh, yeah, you should go to iTunes and get my album, the original album and what have you. But, yes, they do have music. And they think they're jamming, but they be dancing like Dick Clark,
Like the fucking Grateful Dead or what?
Yeah. Well, no, it's symbiotic or something like that. You feel it. You can hear it, but you also feel it. You know what I mean? and you start getting in the groove and stuff, even though you may not understand it.
I would conclude that there's not much bass tones in their music, right?
Not really.
All right, here's Darren in Georgia, Riley.
Hello, Darren in Georgia.
Swing down, sweet chariot, my brother, and let me ride.
Swing down.
Well, my question is about the Illuminati. A lot of people try to say that they don't exist, but a lot of people do feel that Illuminati is here, and I have heard word that the Illuminati were involved with the killing of people like Tupac and Biggie Smalls. You think you can elaborate on it?
Well, no, I mean, otherwise, I cannot tell you that they were involved, but I do tell you this, that there are and always have been secret organizations with an agenda upon the earth. And I believe that when you look at people like the Koch brothers and Romney and all the rest of them, that you're looking at people who have an insidious agenda to ultimately take over the people take over the people, but by using their weaknesses against them, not their strengths, and things of this nature. So there are secret organizations, good man. Yeah, always have been. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for that call. Okay, you yourself could be considered a threat based on what you know, and I want to know: have you ever been? Has this fact ever been made known to you by any authorities?
No, the authorities want to know what I know. I'm filling in a lot of the blanks for them, and therefore, in as much as I can figure, I'm probably safe. You understand? Because they want the information to fill in what they don't yet know. And one day they may need me to get their hands on a Biavian.
Yeah. Probably a higher paying, better job.
Yeah, no doubt.
Next call, Riley. This is Brian in New Hampshire.
Hello, Brian in New Hampshire.
Hey, Riley. It's great to talk with you tonight.
Sure, my pleasure.
Hey, I have a question. I've been a fan of that Mothman stuff down in like West Virginia from back in like the 60s and 70s.
Right.
Does that have any relevance to the aliens? Is that something else, or what is that? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I do know people off into cryptozoology every year find something new upon the earth. There's a great deal in the oceans and on the earth. So I cannot attest to the fact that he is there or exists, but I do know that various different unknown things are popping up from time to time. And I also believe, because me and my father hunted the creature, the Sasquatch, or Bigfoot, I have caught sight of him on Earth. I also saw him on the Great Mothership. So maybe there is a correlation through some of these things and aliens. But also remember that there are something like 39 different species of aliens that are visiting this planet all the time. But I know only 7 from close-up sight. You see what I mean? So thank you for the call.
All right, here's Phil in Georgia.
Hello, Phil in Georgia. Phil.
Are you there, Phil? You're on.
No, apparently not.
He's gone. Here's Courtney in Texas, Riley.
Hello, Courtney in Texas.
Hi, Riley.
Hi.
Hi. I'm sorry. I'm laughing. I'm so excited. Yes, I just want to tell you, I've never called in to any of the Howard Stern shows before, but I'm a big fan of yours, and I don't have anything to say except that I'm a fan of yours, and I'm so glad to talk to you.
Thanks.
You have a question?
Well, I'm sorry that wasn't very informative. But anyway, Riley, I am a fan of yours. And,
well, thank you, Courtney.
Thanks for letting me call in. Anyway, sorry if I didn't say anything very fun.
Well, okay, Courtney, but you are very cute, and that really lightened up my day, Courtney. Thank you.
Thanks, Courtney. She loves you.
I love her, too.
All right, we have time for one more?
I don't know.
All right, here's Gus in Los Angeles.
Hello, Gus. Los Angeles.
Oh, really? Good evening, and thank you for all not only the entertainment, but the information that you provide for people that might have an open mind.
But
I told the call screen.